great forum to get the word out. But I think this is even a greater forum with what we're doing now, what we're going to be doing next week when we drop these off to the villages and we get some photos back, and we can actually show in a couple of months' time the difference that it makes to these villages having clean water instead of having to boil all the time or rely on government bottled water to turn up, or drinking out of their river systems and getting sick, especially the kids.
People in Fiji, you hope that these will benefit when you take mobile network?
We're looking at 20 villages. So and we've got 120 units. Okay. So that and most villages have between 20 to 50 people per village. So that should give them clean water for 3 years. And then obviously after that, and hopefully this will be a success, and we can come back with magnificent success stories, and we can create some corporate awareness and see if we can get some corporate assistance and get out to a wider group. But that's why we hooked up with the Nandi Rotary. We need to identify the villages most in need, and we couldn't do that on our own. So it's been great to go through Buderim Rotary, and then they've introduced us, and it's been a great affiliation. So we've actually set down 2 dates, which will be the 15th and the 16th of October at this stage. Rotary Nandi have organised the cars, and you can see that they're not huge devices, they're easily transported, which is great. They've organised the villages, and over 2 days we're going to visit every village. We've got some media released over there with the Fiji Times as well. Obviously we have to go through the village elders, so, just we're trying to get as much publicity as possible. And then the key will be the follow-up, a monthly follow-up on each of these villages to see how it's changing their lives, because that's the important thing for us. We just don't want to bring these devices over there and just have them sit and not be used. Long term, we'd like to see less deaths in the South Pacific due to this. Like, I mean, it's not just Fiji. The reason that the Fiji are lucky enough to receive this donation initially is because of my connection with them, the fact that I take my young children there twice a year, and I have a passion for Fiji. Like, I mean, when Rob's very aware of the need in New Guinea, not medicine, of waterborne disease up there, especially in children. You know, when you see children dying, it's not right, even adults, you know. What we would like to see is a greater awareness, once again, through the corporate world, so that we can get some people on board to help us get as many of these out as possible.
There is one thing that perhaps we must add too, is that Graham and I, in doing this business, we have a very heavy humanitarian aid focus. And so we're really rapt that Mark's able to get this moving, because for every LifeStraw that anyone buys of us, there's a portion of it that goes towards getting a LifeStraw into somebody else's hands. And just recently, we are thrilled to be able to not only help have Mark get this done, but the Rotary Club of Buderim have come on board, and soon you're going to see a national campaign encouraging Australians to get those LifeStraws into the hands of people who need it, and that will be managed by Rotary.
Can you tell us sort of a bit more, I guess, information about the actual device itself? I mean, for something that's so complex,
Do you want me to do that?
it looks so simple. So
basically, one of the world's biggest problems, one that kills more people than AIDS and malaria, is waterborne diseases. So if you were to take a big room and put it full of people, every hospital bed in the world, half of them will be filled with people with waterborne diseases. There's 1 billion people who don't have clean water, and 6,000 die every day. Now you and I may go, well, that's a lot of numbers, but if that was you, you had a tummy bug where you feel sick. Imagine feeling that way most of the time because of the water that you drink. And that sort of water would be good water to drink. So the design of this was actually from a company called Investigator Branson, who created these to help him to provide a humanitarian solution. So 1,000 litres, you can drink 1,000 litres of water through this, and it enables clean water. So with clean water, it makes them healthier, they're able to help work in the way of poverty and such. There is a lot of cynicism out there in regard to charity and humanitarian aid and where's my money going to go. But the good thing about this is actually it's auditable and you can actually see it happen. So through people like Mark, when they get out there, you're going to get photographs, you're going to see it. So you're going to actually see if you decide to do something. That's why we've got Rotary, because Rotary is an international organisation who is very hard on auditing, making sure that it's done right. So I guess if you were going to spend $30, which is what they retail for, you can actually see it saving a life rather than saying, gee, I wonder where that money went. So that's what the whole thing's really about. And we encourage people to work through the Rotary Club of Buderim to donate a LifeStraw, and which is $30. They can go onto the website, just make a donation. And the thing is, for every LifeStraw that people donate to the Rotary Club of Buderim, LifeStraw Australia will also donate a LifeStraw. So essentially, if you go on to donate one LifeStraw, you get two. And that puts it into the hands of the people who can make a call. So Rotary will be the ones who will say, hey, we need 1,000 LifeStraws sent to people suffering from floods in Ipswich, or from people whose water infrastructure has been destroyed in Fiji, or there's something happening in the Philippines. Because it's an international organisation, they'll have the resources to go pop, pop, pop. So there's no waiting. So that means if you do participate, it'll be helping people much faster. And remember, it will